then in 2005, we decided we got to do something with that trailer, because if we don't, it's going to fall apart. So we made the decision to go to a double wide home. So we bought a Wick home, but to get ready for the house coming that spring, I had to go and demolish the old trailer that was there because it was going to cost too much to pull it out. During the winter of 2004-2005, I started tearing apart the trailer from the inside out. I knew that that was the only way I could be ready for setting the house in July. So I started that, and it was pretty rough living there, but I'd come up and I'd flop in bed, go to sleep, and get up in the morning and start tearing out another wall or another partition. And it took a while to get it done, but by the time I was done, the whole house was pretty much a shell. So I have a small garage, a 16 by 28 garage, that I moved everything I needed from the house into that garage, and that's where we stayed for the summer, in that garage. While I demolished the trailer and while we put the new one on and got it all inspected and everything so we could move in. This is what it looked like as we were putting stuff into it. You probably saw this picture before. There was the inside when I was building it. The little room in the corner was used for a porta potty for at night, so the wife wouldn't have to go outside to the other building. Worked out well. Here I am eating some dinner, and I did some pictures around the garage to show how I had it set up. It worked very well. It was a little cramped, but we got by, and we had the creature comforts. We even had an air conditioner in the bedroom, so it worked out pretty well. I made screens for both garage doors, so if when it got hot out, we could just open up the garage doors and have flow-through ventilation. And most time that was enough, but once in a while we had to use the air conditioner. This little building you see in the back of these clips was where I stored all my fishing gear. But what I did is I pulled that around the house and put it within about 4 or 5 feet of the septic tank. There I am on the tractor. And I set that up with a tub, a shower, a full kitchen sink, hot water heater, and a toilet. And I raised it up over 3 feet off the ground. The last picture here, you can see where the pipe came out to go into the septic tank. It worked great. Here are a few pictures of the inside. So during this whole process, we had hot and cold running water. We had a flush toilet. We were able to take showers. It really worked out great, and I'm glad I did it. It was a lot of work to set that up, but it was well worth it. I don't know how we'd done without it. By late March, we had moved the rest of the stuff into the small garage that we were going to stay in for the summer, and it was time to demolish the rest of the trailer. At this point, I was ready to pull the roof down. I cut about every other 2x4 and I notched the ones that were left. And then I pulled down the whole roof by hooking my car to it and just driving forward and just collapsed the whole roof. After clearing off of the frame, the only thing left was to get rid of the frame. And so what I did is I had my neighbor come over. He had a torch, And we cut it into manageable sections, loaded it all on a trailer, and hauled it to the recycle center. These are both my neighbors with me, and they're great guys, help me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Set myself up as the general contractor on it. So I contracted to have a full basement poured. Well, all this was going on because I was the general contractor. I had to be there every day. So I would, Monday through Friday, I was up there staying in the garage while they were pouring all this stuff. And then on the weekends, I'd go home to see the wife and go through the mail and do that kind of stuff. And then on Monday, or Sunday afternoon, I'd come right back up. So I'd be there for when they got there Monday morning. It was a long summer, but a very rewarding one. When I had this poured, I had them put a section on the end of it, on the back end, where I could put in a Butler door, and you could just see the door frame there where the little extra piece sticks out. That has come in so handy. I don't think I would ever put in another basement that didn't have a Butler door. There you can see a better picture of it. A lot of people told me that up there it's really hard to get contractors to work on time. So when I set this up with these different contractors, there was a stipulation in the contract: if the basement was not ready by the time July 4th weekend when they were going to set the house, that they didn't get paid. And you'd be surprised how much motivation that can give people, because it was ready on plenty of time. So actually they got paid and everybody was happy. And then I had to get it ready for the house to come in and put all the ledger boards on it and everything.